Pastor John Kuski here for another word for the week. So I'm sure you've done this. It's been dark, maybe the lights have gone out, even a moonless night, and you've lighted a candle. And in that darkness, the light, the lumens, whatever you call that, from the candle, pierces the darkness.
That should be.
Really, that's what Jesus does with his enlightening, forgiving love. With the darkness in relationships that you and I often experience. For example, somebody can be very hurtful to us. Maybe they've made certain promises that they just didn't keep. Maybe they've even shamed us. Or maybe refused to listen or even to lift a finger when they knew that they could help us. And so what happens then? There's that coldness, maybe that resentment, that bitterness that develops in us towards them or even is coming from them to us. A darkness that if it would overtake us would darken our life with God. But that's where Jesus' enlightening love comes in. You might recall a dark time during his life at the Last Supper. His disciples just not getting it and going along with him with his love. So Jesus got up and started washing their feet. The filth from their feet that they would not even do for themselves because of that darkness. And what he was doing there, he was enlightening them to his forgiving love that he would show at the cross, because he was already pointing them forward to the way that at the cross, with the forgiving love that only he as God could have and use, it would wash away their anger and their pride and their bitterness and their fears and whatever else would have gotten in the way between them and God or between them and other people. That darkness was pierced with that enlightening, forgiving love. And that's what Jesus does for you and me as well. He talks about it in 1 John, where we're told, "The command I am writing you is new. It is true in Jesus and in you, because the darkness is passing away and the true light is already shining." The new command of love others is new because we love just as Jesus loved us. Now, when that darkness keeps us from doing that, we look to the Last Supper, washing the feet, being reminded of how he washed our sins away at the cross. And with that forgiving love, with that in our minds and in our hearts, we are now able to show that enlightening, forgiving love to others. Go back to our sermon that you can see right at the top of that list if you're watching on YouTube. That would be from last Sunday. You can start at the 36th minute, maybe especially tune into the 50th minute and see what I'm really talking about and more of the message that appears there. Blessings on your week. Join us also this coming Saturday at 5:30 p.m., this coming Sunday at 9 a.m. It's streamed online as well. God bless.